The past year has been a real emotional rollercoaster. It's challenged us all and tested our resilience in ways we have never experienced before. For me, there have been some incredible highs, but also some challenging lows. More than anything though, it's given me time to reflect. In this new series, I want to share with you how the last year has reshaped the way I approach my own mental and physical health. If I'm not there mentally, I'm out in 10 seconds. In this episode, I'm talking about how this last year has impacted my own relationship with my mental health and some of the new things I've discovered that have really been a game changer for me. For me personally, the events over the past 18 months definitely affected my mental health, my motivation, my energy and my mood. And although I'm usually happy most of the time, I'm a human being and I have bad days and days where I struggle. I think I was so distracted during lockdown with the PE, which I was just constantly working, and I didn't really stop to really process how I was feeling and how it actually affected me. So when PE ended, I really kind of stopped and, took a moment to read all these lovely, wonderful letters and messages that I've been sent, and it really hit me just how emotional I found that period and how much it meant to people that I was there doing those workouts. And although I do like to share a lot of my life with people on social media, there's still things that people don't see. I get a lot of direct messages every day from people that are experiencing, anxiety and depression. Even their children as young as 8 years old are experiencing it. So the commitment with PE with Joe and the pressure I was putting myself under, I'm really taking on a lot of that energy. I just needed to slow my mind down. I needed to find a way of kind of disconnecting from it for a moment. So that's, I think, the main reason I started meditation, was because my mind was just too busy. There was just too much going on in there. I feel a sense of calm and I just have a little bit more patience with the kids. It really is incredible when you start doing it consistently and you just give it a chance. I never thought that I can actually be present and be mindful, but it's just a case of the more you do it, the better you get, I think, and you can just keep practicing it. One of the most important decisions that I've taken this year is to really prioritise my mental health and learning new ways to boost my energy, my mood, and learn how to deal with stress. The two biggest things that I've discovered that have had a seriously positive impact on my mental health are ice baths and meditation. I started using cold water therapy, which I found through watching Wim Hof videos. I kept it simple and started with ice cold showers every morning before building up to the ice bath. There are studies now into cold water therapy to show it can alleviate depression and anxiety, which has been such a huge challenge for a lot of people over the last year. So I usually take a few deep breaths, get my mind ready for it, because this is really about mental strength really than anything. I'm used to the cold now, but I need the right mindset. If I go in it with the right attitude and the right mindset, I can stick it out. If I'm not there mentally, I'm out in 10 seconds. Ice cold water has now been shown to help improve circulation and reduce inflammation, so it's really good for the body. I spend usually 3 to 5 minutes in the ice bath, and trust me, the first 10 seconds is always a shock, and I never truly look forward to it. But as you relax and control your breathing, you really start to find a real peace and calm. It's always a shock. First few seconds, always an initial shock, but you've got to just calm your breath. I just bring myself back to my breaths. I count my breathing. It just calms me down. I just try and focus on my mind and the breath, and the whole body goes numb. But when you step out of that ice, it's an incredible feeling. The best advice I can give is to step outside of your comfort zone. I feel like meditation has become another tool that I can use when I'm feeling down or a little bit stressed, and it's powerful. I've realised that I can be mindful, I can slow things down, and I'm dealing with stress and anxiety and kind of fear and just the pressure of what's going on in a much better way, in a much healthier way. Try an ice cold shower, try and sit down and do some meditation. It could be the one thing that truly transforms the way you feel.
And then I invite you to close your eyes or to soften your gaze at least. The reason why I'm suggesting this is just so that we can shut off or soften one of our senses so that we can spend a bit more time going inwards. And then just let your breath happen naturally.